everybody! I just knocked the table. I'm gonna try that again. Why is everything so hard right now? Why are you so hard right now? Woo! Welcome back to my channel. I am Lish. Today I'm going to be doing a chatty GRWM, a get ready with me, because it was requested via one of my friends on Instagram. Her name is Kelly, and she is from Mid Beauty, right here on YouTube. She caters to skincare and beauty for women over 40. So if you are into that, definitely check her out. She is awesome. But I just thought I would do a GRWM with a look that was voted on, requested on Instagram, using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. By the way, if I end up blinking a lot or if my pupils look really small, it is because it is getting dark, it's been rainy all day, it's gonna take too long for the lights to set up, so I'm just using the light on my camera. It is blinding, so I am doing the best I can. Thank you so much for your patience. Honestly, just thank you for being here today, because you could be spending your time anywhere on YouTube, and you're here with me right now, and we're hanging out. First, I'm going to prime my face by using the Wet n Wild Photofocus Face Primer. I have already washed and moisturized. I cannot actually see very much of what I'm doing with the light. Despite it being looking like I'm very well illuminated. I can see myself clearly in the mirror. But you know how when you stare at a light for too long, you get those dots on your eyes? Yeah, that's what's happening to me. So I may not be able to see ever again after this is complete. But for you, it's worth it. Now, what am I getting ready for, you ask? Or even if you don't ask, I mean, did you ask? Honestly, the only thing I'm getting ready for is to film my next video, which is probably going to be released before this one, and if it is, I will link it somewhere on the screen for you. But it is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit swatches and review video. The first time that I tried filming, I only had 5 shades, but I still thought I would upload it. You know, there are a lot of people who upload their videos without having an entire collection. So I thought, that's fine, you know, I'll just upload with 5 shades and that'll be that. But then the sound was off and I couldn't fix it, so I took the video down, much to my dismay. So then I thought, all right, what I will do is refilm it on a different day, or at least re-edit the footage where maybe the sound works out better. I'm just going in with a little bit of Wet n Wild Photofocus Line concealer, and this is, I believe, the shade Fair. Oh, Light Ivory, and I'm a dirty fucking liar. So anyway, though, the editing program I was using before was just not doing what I wanted it to do. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I bought a lot more shades. In fact, now I have the whole collection. I decided to revamp my entire video, but the thing is, I did the swatches on one day, so those are already done and recorded, and I'm currently editing through those, but I never did the introduction or review part. I ran out of daylight, I had other things I had to do in the day, so I just left it there. But now I should be able to give you a proper review. I will have to make sure that I'm not looking at the camera for a few minutes because I'm going to do my eyebrows next using the Ardell Brow Pomade. Yeah, pow, it packs a punch. Oh, pomade. Dang it. The Ardell Brow Pomade in the shade dark brown. So I'm just gonna comb through these brows, try to get the blinking dots to go away, and hopefully have some really nice brows in a few minutes. I cannot see a blasted thing. I have spots over my entire field of vision. Rainbow spots, so they're fabulous. I feel like I need a different mirror because holy spots, I'm not even joking. I wonder if my entire look is gonna be weird just because I'm blinded by the light. Something, something, and a moon in the night. Brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, and I'm not even sure mine are in the same family. On a fluffy blending brush, I'm going in with Chaser right now. And I am just blending that all over the lid. It is time to go in with Sauced. Also putting that in the crease, but a little bit further down. Alright, so now I'm going to go in on a smaller fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of He Devil. And I'm going to put that right in my crease. Actually, I do want that up a little further. I didn't think I would, but I do. You know what else is kind of interesting is a lot of people have a lot of criticism of the Naked Heat. They're like, oh, all your looks are going to look the same. No, all your looks are going to look the same. Mine are going to look flawless, okay? Okay. I am, of course, talking about them and not you specifically, so don't think I'm taking any shots. If you have the Naked Heat and you love it, awesome. If you have it and you don't love it, I mean, that's awesome too. I don't agree with you, but, you know. Go. That's starting to deepen up pretty nicely, I'd say. I do actually want to take it above my hood a little, because if you notice, it's kind of getting stuck in my hood. Like, I can see a lot of it when I'm here, but once I go like that, it's all gone. Oh no! That's not okay. Fan that out a little more. But a lot of people seem to think that you can only get 1 or 2 looks with the Naked Heat. But I feel like I've done a lot of different things with it. And of those things, of course, you can add other things to them. Liner, no liner, graphic liner, cut creases. It's just about being creative, I think. I feel like the trick with making a lot of different looks with this palette is to figure out which shade you're really going to highlight. Like, for example, which shimmer shade you might want to focus on, draw the attention to, or which matte shade you want to focus the attention on. If you're just going in guns blazing with every single shade all the time, maybe they would look similar. But if you leave one part of your eyeshadow as a sort of statement piece, I think that's really going to help you out in the long run. I was actually considering doing a 3 looks, 1 palette kind of video, but instead of doing natural, daytime glam, and nighttime glam, I would give you like 3 shabam, boom, glam. Now let's go in with a C brush here, and the shade En Fuego. I'm just putting that in the crease, and then creating a little V with it. I feel like some of that needs to flare out a bit. So I'm actually going to take this brush by Glamour Dolls. I'm just going to take a little more of En Fuego and just kind of start brushing it up and out. Create a bit of a sultry, sort of smoky wing. I want all the dark stuff like focused out here pretty much. But I want a little more of He Devil just above that. I'm not lifting my eyebrow for this because my eyes are still very much hooded, so I still want to make sure that I can see the shadows. It's okay if things are a little messy right now because obviously we can clean everything up with tape, with makeup wipes, with concealer. We have so many things at our disposal right now that we ain't even got to be cute about this. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the C brush again and dip it into Ashes, but I don't like the C brush for it. This brush is not getting the job done for me right now. So I'm about to do the opposite of Rick Astley and give it up. It's seriously one of my favorite brushes ever, is this little Glamour Dolls brush, and I got it in an Ipsy bag. In fact, pretty much most of these brushes that I've been using today have come from Ipsy bags. Some people complain about getting brushes in their bag. I'm like, why? Why would you complain? That's amazing. Alright, so that is where I would leave the dark on the outside of the eyes for the time being. I'm going to blend a little bit of chaser back over the brow bone just to kind of sort of soften everything. I'm going to take a clean finger and I'm going to dip it in Dirty Talk. Pop that right on in the lid, like so. Alright, so a little bit of lumbre, just kind of spotlighting right there, and I think that's perfect. Alright, so that part is done. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back to the flash, and hoping that that works, I have put on subtle winged eyeliner. Yeah, right. I have waterlined and tightlined my eyes and put on a little bit of Tarte lifted mascara. Now I guess we just start concealing all the blemishes. Let's get under them eyeballs. So that'll be fine. Just fine. I don't know why I'm talking with a southern accent. Please don't judge me. Did I just conceal my wing? No, that's just the spots in my eyes. Ha! Again, the light shining right in my face. Set this with powder, and then put on my foundation. That's right, I'm setting it with powder before foundation because I'm using a powder foundation. That honker's probably going to be really hard to get rid of. I'm not going to apologize for my face, but I'm just going to let you know, even I can only do so much with makeup. Now, I'm just going in with a little bit of L'Oreal True Match Mineral Foundation. I'm currently in the shade W1 for this color. As long as it doesn't oxidize, which occasionally it does, but as long as it doesn't, it matches my skin perfectly. So I really like this one, and I'm trying to find a cruelty-free dupe. And don't worry, even if this looks a bit dry right now, once we set it with setting spray, it'll look amazing. And you'll be like, why am I not using powder foundation? And I have to ask you then, why aren't you? I do recommend it maybe more so for combination to oily as opposed to dry, because it can make a dry skin look a little drier and cakier. But my skin is oily to combination, so I tend to get a lot out of it. And they say don't mix wet and dry products. I think that's bullshit, because I'm about to mix some wet products in here, namely with blush. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglo makeup stick, and it is a blush stick. The shade is Peach Bums, which is adorable. Peach Bums, dude. Like beach bums. Yeah. It's really cute. I'm just gonna make a creepy face and turn myself into Pikachu for a minute. Pikachu. And now we just leave it like this. I'm joking. Of course we're gonna blend it out with this. Now my cheeks are dry, so I do actually much prefer to have cream products on my cheeks. I feel like it's more hydrating, but I like to have powder products on my T-zone. I love this blush, especially in the daylight. Like, it's got such a soft, subtle glow. I love it so much. It does have some glitter, it does have some sparkle, so it can serve as blush or highlighter or combination. I personally like it as blush, and then later on sometimes I set it with a matte peach blush. It still gives you a soft glow, but then it also mattifies it well with the skin. Now I'm going to take another Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick and illuminator. And this one is called When the Nude Strikes. These puns, man, these puns are killing me. I love this highlight. At first I was skeptical because I thought, wow, it's so freaking glittery. Honestly, in the daylight, it's amazing, and I kind of feel like it's probably really pretty with the flash as well. And yes, this is a very neutral to cool toned highlight. So if it's not your thing, there are other colors in the collection, or you can always set it with like a warmer tone powder highlighter. Alrighty. That goober will not quit. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Kitty Pink from Dirty Little Secrets. Yes, I know it's very dirty inside there because this is the third time that this particular shade has broken. And, you know, I put it back together with the alcohol trick, but it just keeps breaking on me. And I feel like I have terrible luck with blushes. Like, most people can just not break their favorite blushes all the time, but not me. Alright, I realize I forgot my bronzer, my whatever powder hider. Somebody's hiding powder on me. My powder highlighter and bronzer is in the other room, as is my setting spray. I keep forgetting stuff. So right now, I'm just going to finish up the cheeks here and then put on some lipstick. I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild's Mega Last Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks. They are a matte lipstick, and this one is called Nudist Peach. What a naughty name. And these puns are killing me. They're killing me slowly, but I'm not angry. I'm going to finish this off camera because I'm being blinded, and I can do my face without seeing, but I cannot do my lips or my eyes. So I went and I finished with Nudist Peach, but then I also topped it with just a little bit of this e.l.f. lip gloss. I got it years ago. Oh gosh, I don't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. But the name of the shade is called Goddess. It's right there on the cap. If I can find these glosses, I will link them below. I also popped on bronzer. It was just one of those Ulta Contour. It was just one of those Ulta contour kits. So I popped that on as my bronzer, and then I set with the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray. I'm going to link everything I can down below. I'm going to finish up the eyes, and then I'm gonna get going. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a little fluffy angled brush here. I'm gonna dip it into the shade Ounce, which is the lightest shade in the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And that's just going to pop into our brow bone and our inner corners. And that's actually where I'm going to leave it. I don't want to make it too busy of a look. I like that all of the drama is basically focused on the top of my lid. I feel like it elevates my eyes. So I'm going to leave the look here. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this GRWM. It is my first one that's being filmed and edited for YouTube. So again, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. That always really helps me out. In fact, all of that helps me out. Liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing with your friends, and random strangers on the street. Just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, have you seen this video? Have you seen it? You should see it. Yes, please do that. You won't get weird looks at all. But I do want to say thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, stay fabulous.